Hey guys, BattleBeasts here, and today we're doing the second video in our series of showing off the cards of set 1 of BattleBeasts. So in this video I'll be showing off the utility cards of BattleBeasts set 1. There's quite a few, so let's get straight into this. Oh, and just saying, I did miss out one card on the equip video, so here it is. It's an ultra rare called Tyrant's Armor. It just gives 900 attack and defense, so really good. But it costs 1500 points to play, and it's got a really cool artwork in my opinion. So that's the one card I forgot last time. Hopefully I haven't forgotten. Shouldn't have any of these utility cards, but we won't know until we finish the video, will we? And so the first one we have here is Possessed Armory. This is a support guide for the possessed weapon archetype. Basically, if you want to read it yourself, but to sum it up, increase the attack of all possessed weapons on the field by the number of possessed weapons on the field multiplied by 500. So basically, if you got 3 on the field, then all your creatures gain 1500 attack, well, all your possessed weapons. So that's pretty good. That's a rare. We got Self-Destruct, which destroys your creatures on the field, but you have to have one on your side of the field, so you can't play this if you've got no creature of your own. We have Advanced Fusion. Basically, it just lets you do a free fusion summon with creatures in your hand, which is pretty cool. We have Constricting Vines. This stops your opponent attacking for 3 turns. Graveyard Guardian. You can play this to counter your opponent summoning a creature from their discard pile. If they do, it just destroys that creature. Survivor of the Fittest. This card is really good. It costs 2000 to play, but it's got a really good effect. Basically what it does is it destroys the weakest creature on the field, then lets you summon the creature with the highest attack in your hand to the field. So you could destroy, let's say, a Wu-Tag Bug on the field, and then summon something like, I don't know, I mean, you could summon I'm trying to think of a strong guy, a Devil Skull. There's one you could summon. You could summon a Devil Skull. I had trouble thinking of a good creature there. Then we have Diffusion. This just lets you defuse a fusion creature back into its fusion material. Pretty simple. We have Early Bird. Really situational card. It just lets you attack on the first turn of the game. So unless you have this in your hand on the first turn of the game, it's pretty useless. But, you know, if you get lucky, that could really help you like progress in the game. Trap Hole. Basically, if your opponent attacks, you can destroy the attacking creature. Resurrection. Pay 1000 points, and then you can special summon one creature from your discard pile to the field. So either side of the field. Gravedigger. Pay 1000 points, and basically select one card on your opponent's discard pile. If it's a creature, you can special summon it. If it's an equipped card, you can attach it to a creature on the field. Or if it's a utility card or Mass Effect card, you can just activate it. So that's a pretty good card. Next we have Mass Shielding. Basically, your opponent can't like attack this turn, so it stops all their attacks for the turn. Then you have Catapult. So basically, you select one creature inside the field. That creature can then attack directly this turn, but then the creature's destroying your end phase. So it's basically like catapulting them into a direct attack, but they don't survive. Multiply. This is a crazy good card. Basically, you can use it on a level 5 or lower creature, and then you roll a die if that creature is attacked. And if the die lands on 1, the attack continues. If not, the attack stops. So it's like safety numbers, so you're less likely to get attacked. So you have a 1 in 6 chance of your creature actually getting attacked. So it's a bit of a broken card, but I think it's really cool. We have Revenge from the Grave. So this is quite a complicated one. So basically, if a creature you control was destroyed last turn, you can then special summon the creature that was destroyed back to the field, and then get special summon one level 4 lower creature from your hand to the field. So that's a pretty good card. Threat of a Fiend. Just special summon one fiend from your hand. Pretty simple stuff. Tribute of your Enemy, showing Oogie Boogie there. Basically, you can like just use your opponent's creatures for the turn for tribute summons. So if they've got, I don't know, a Taloned Actor on their side of the field, you can tribute that, summon your Thunder Giant, for example. Next we have Undead Civil War. Basically, you can destroy 2 undead creatures, undead type creatures on the field. So basically, it's like they fight to the death. So the artwork here shows a Bonga and the Scuttle, both cards in set 2. This like skeleton and that Flaming Skull aren't actually cards yet, but they might be cards not set 3 or in the future. We have Mass Extinction, one of my favourite artworks. Basically, it destroys all level 4 higher creatures on the field, because in Mass Extinctions they like kill all the, well, in Asteroid Impacts it kills like all the large animals, so it's like killing all the large creatures. It's a renewable resource. That line won't be there in any ones you buy, and basically you pay 500 points and you can send 1 utility card from your discard to your hand. Shielding, a weaker version of Mass Shielding, basically just stops 1 attack, like the artwork for that one. Next we have Call of the Colour Beast. It's a really good card. Basically you pay 1000 points, then you can special summon 3 coloured beast creatures from your hand or deck to your side of the field, which if you know the Colour Beast's ability, that's really good, because if all 3 are on the field, then none of them can be attacked. So that's really cool. Next we have a Shockwave, which basically destroys your utility card on the field. Pretty simple stuff. Galaxy Expansion sends 3 Planetoids from your deck to your hand. Pretty simple stuff. An Impossible Victory. We have Putty here killing this little dragon. So basically this card stays on the field till it's destroyed, and basically if a Putty you control attacks and destroys an opponent's creature, you win the game. So that's like the only win condition card in the game at the moment, and it's really hard because if you didn't know, Putty's like, he has no equip slots and his stats can't be raised by like, I don't know, any card. His stats just can't be raised by utility cards. So it's really hard to get him to attack an opponent and win. So it's a pretty hard win condition. Next we have Last Resort. This is a really interesting card. Basically lets you send your Deckmaster to your side of the field, so it can then attack and stuff, which is really cool. Problem is, if the Deckmaster is destroyed, you lose the game. So technically that is another win condition card, but I'm not really counting that. Exchange. Basically you can switch the attacking defense of an attacking creature with that of 1 creature on your side of the field. Now originally what I thought this card did was switch the attack and defense. So there was an artwork of this with like a shield and a sword on it. And then I read the thing and realised it wasn't. So now it's like a fluff puff destroying a dragon. So the artwork, the original art for this has become an offensive defense, which is a card that switches attack and defense in set 2. So that's a bit cool trivia. Next we have Death of a Dragon. It's quite a good card. It'll probably get better in the future when there's more dragons that you can use, but for now, basically, if a dragon you control is destroyed last turn, you can special summon 2 dragons from your hand to the field, then discard your hand and destroy the creature that destroyed the dragon. So let's say you had a Taloned Actor and it got destroyed by a Thunder Giant. You can then destroy that Thunder Giant and summon, I don't know, a Dragon Dactyl and a Skull Dragon from your hand, but then you have to discard your hand. So it's a pretty cool card. I like the artwork for this one. So that's Death of a Dragon. A few more cards left. Next we have Sticky Web. Basically you select 1 creature on the field, that creature can't attack for 2 turns. It's pretty simple stuff. Don't know why that isn't a quick card, but who knows. Health Elixir, just gain 1000 points. Lightning Strike is pretty simple, 500 points, destroy 1 creature on the field. Mass Strike, ultra rare, basically it's like self-destruct, but you don't have to have a creature inside the field, so it's 1000 points and you kill a creature on the field. Leech Life, I like the art for this one. That's Demon Leech, is a set 2 card. Basically your opponent loses 1000 points and you gain 1000 points, so it's like you're draining away their points. Next we have Life Force Poison, an opposite of Health Elixir, your opponent loses 1000 points. Amnesia, you can select 1 creature on the field or in the discard pile. The effect of the selected creature no longer functions until the draw phase next turn, so that's quite useful because for example, a creature like Darkside Devour that can't be special summoned, if it's in your graveyard, your discard pile, and you use this card in it, it means you can then like use Resurrection to bring it back. Then we have Dual Resurrection. So what this is if you have 2 copies of the same card in your discard pile, you can special summon them both for no price. So let's say I have 2 Talondactyls in my discard pile, I can summon 2 of them straight to the field. Then we have Doping Test. Basically, select a creature in the field. If the creature's attack or defense has been increased from its original thing, so if it's had, I don't know, a stat boost from an ability or something, then it gets destroyed. Then we have Isolation. What this card does is, for the turn, your opponent's Deckmaster effect doesn't work. We have Empowering Roar. You can activate this card during your any main or battle phase, and you select 1 beast type on the field. The selected creature gains 600 attack. Then you select another creature on the field, and that creature loses 200 defense. So pretty cool stat boosting and decreasing card. Then we have Dragon's Treasure. You can activate this card during your main phase. You pay 500 less points when summoning dragons from that turn. So that's pretty cool. And last card, well, last utility card of set 1 is Storm Surge. So you can activate this card during the main or battle phase. All Aqua, Sea Beast and Electric type creatures on the field gain 500 attack and 300 defense. Simple stat raising card. So those are all utility cards in set 1. Hope you enjoyed them. Next will be the creatures. That'll be really exciting. Quite a lot of them and some really cool ones. And next week we should have some unboxing videos happening. I know I'm not going to spoil what we're unboxing, but it's some other homemade TCGs which I'm quite proud to be bringing to you. So that's going to be pretty cool. The last 2 videos in this series will come out, so showing off the creatures in one, then the fusions and the Mass Effects in the other. And after that's done, we're going to be having a giveaway. It'll be 2 packs of Battle Beast cards. So that's going to be cool. And basically the way it works is you'd leave a comment in the comment section of your favourite card, as you've seen in this, and then I'll do a random number generator or something, pick the winner, and then the winner will get the 2 packs. Don't worry, there'll be a video for the giveaway where I'll explain all the rules and all that. So that'll be pretty fun. But anyway, that was all the utility cards in set 1. Just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to battle with beasts.